Hey guys, Rich from over the Fender Garage. No sheet metal today. I'm doing a little something different. Need a break from that. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to get ready and yank all this old suspension out of the frame here so we can get the new suspension in and mocked up, see how everything looks, see how low it sits. That's what I'm curious about. And then I need to get the rear suspension ordered. So what we're going to do today, knock all this out of here and put the new stuff in. Doesn't look like it's going to be too bad of a job. I think the hardest part is going to be getting the rusty bolts out. But basically, you got to take the steering off, and we got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 bolts. That looks like holds the whole thing in. And I'm sure it's all rusted in real good. Maybe not. So I can cut some of them pretty easy. So I'll probably cut some. I'm gonna try to get this all out here. Nice thing is this piece will roll out from underneath the chassis once it's unbolted. So, get on knocking this thing out of here. All right, there it is, out from underneath the truck. It's pretty nice that it comes out with screws, no cutting involved. Everything underneath where it mounted is all really good shape, which is a good thing. So now we can start mocking up the new stuff, which is over here. So new cross member, spindles, everything. Very, very nice kit here. It's a Detroit Speed kit. They come with everything you need. You don't have to go searching or buying anything except for brakes. They're really, really nice kits. So that's what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start sticking this in. I'll put this in first. I got the new cross member rolled over here, and I went and painted the frame, so that's all done, so I don't have to yank any of it down to paint it. So that'd be good. But the next thing to do is get that up there and get it snugged up so we can start doing some assembly on the front suspension. Alright, first thing here, we have to get this cross member up here. We got our favorite thing, anti-seize. That's why I've got gloves on, so I'm not wearing it. Nice little coat of anti-seize. Lined up. Oh. Alrighty, here. This one here. Bring it up a little bit. Alright. Got gloves on, so I'm not wearing this stuff. Of course, you'll still be wearing it. Stuff seems to get everywhere when you use it. But, what do you do? Oh. Oh, of course, you don't want to fit in those two holes, huh? All right. I gotta put a couple of nuts on this side because 2 bolts won't go in the other side, so I gotta open up the holes a tiny bit. This way it doesn't fall on me. I'm trying to do that. Oh, goodness. Come on, fingers, you can do it. Alright, well. Nope, of course. Of course. Where'd you go? And I'm probably gonna drop down to get them nut out of there. Oh, I can grab that with a magnet. Super magnet on a stick. Gotcha. All right. And where'd the washer go though? Well, probably gonna have to go after the washer too, wherever it went. When you can't reach a nut inside something, piece of tape, and a wrench, put your washer on top. Just like that. Then you can just stick it up there. Screw it on. That way you're not fighting it. And you're not dropping it in something that you can't get your fingers into. To do it back here too. Hole's just a little too small to work your fingers in there. Probably could do it if I didn't have gloves on, but I don't want to wear the space glue everywhere. You look like a sheet of aluminum foil by the time you're done. Oh. All right, these two, that one and that one, bolt does not want to go in. Probably just a little tiny hangnail in there or something. Clean that one out too. Right there. Now this should go up there with no problem. Clean that. There we go. Clean those holes out a little. All right, now go back up here. into the wrench here. Get this one on there. Like that. Do this front one. That. And then get this one here. All right, good. Now, get this up way up. Now, leave these loose. The other part's on. I gotta catch the other washer. I dropped it inside. Cross member. So I can get the flashlight and go fishing for it. Alright, next thing here. Side bracket. Upper control arm. Forgot the washer. Put the washer on the front one here. Forgot it. Oh, yuck. Y'all full of stuff. Yucky. All right, go do the other side, and that part is ready to go. Let's stick this one up here. That one. All right, I need the side bolts. Gonna stick those in there. Then on to the next part of it. All right, now next thing here is in the mount stands. There's a small one there. It's already got NICs on it. It's in there. Put that on there. And put this one on here. Come on. Get on there. Jeez. Alright, this one on here. That. Alright. This is this side. go. Got the washer. Washer! This side. Sure. All right. There's the engine mounts for small block Chevy or LS with the adapter. Pretty nice so far. All right. What's next? Next thing is to drop more engine mount bolts in here. Can't see it. Right spot. All right, those are stuck on there. All right, there's the cross member, all torqued in. Engine stands are on. It's all looking good. Next thing to do is the control arms on the uppers. Get those put on. All right, so now the next thing I got to do here is install the upper control arms. Little anti-seize on them here. All right, now stick this one on here. And, oh. Back on there. Washers. Nuts. Then gotta put 5 shims behind it. So as soon as I start tightening it, they'll fall off. There, push that up against it, like so. All right, put this one on You go nowhere. Snug for now. Let's go stick on the other side. All right, stick this side on. Go with the damn glove. Cheese. Washer, nut. Right. There we go. Shims. Shims. Snug. All right, there's both of those. Wipe this stuff off. Stay in control. Stuff will be everywhere. All right. All right, now got the coilover mount here. It's a top bolt here. Got my wrench here. Go. There's that one. And this one here. And my wrench. Nut on it. That on there. All right. That's those. All right. Take all this stuff down. Stop. Okay. 50. All right, that's that side. All righty, torque them down. All right. The only problem I've run into on this so far is that this bracket hits the frame rail. It's supposed to go in here. Yeah, I mean, it's ever so slight. Just a tiny little bit of sanding right here. Get it to fit. Other than that, everything's fit great. Just touching it. So it brings the cradle an inch forward instead of being in the stock location. So that's most likely that's why it's hitting in that little spot. But a little tiny bit of sanding, fixed. Alright, that's what goes in next. We'll stick the rack up. These all been, got the holes drilled. Ready for those to be mounted up. Need to stick the rack in next. Right up in here. So that's the next thing I'll stick up in there. It's supposed to notch the frame, but I'm not going to do that yet. Since I'm not using the stock steering column, I will wait on that till I've got the other steering column, because it might not fall through that same hole, so I won't do that yet. I'll wait. We got the rack up. Got the sway bar brackets up there now. Not bad. Tiny bit of grinding on them. Fit in there perfect. All looks good so far. See, this one just needed a little tiny bit ground off it, which is fine. Other than that, everything else has fit great on it so far. So the next thing to do is put the lower control arms on and get that part done. All right, there it is. On the coilovers in here. Lower control arms done. Rack's in there. So basically, I'm not going to put the sway bar on because I'm going to paint it. It's going to be in the way if I paint the chassis. I'll just take it off anyway, so I'm not going to hang that back on there. So, next thing I got to do is hang the spindles on here. And it is just about done. Pretty cool piece. And then the last thing I'll have to do is cut the hole here, but I don't know if I want to cut it. If I move the steering column, that might not be in the right place. So I'll have to wait till I get the cab on it and the steering column in. Make sure that it's going to fall in the right spot. But other than that, there that is. All right, the last little thing I got left to do here is put the spindles on, hook up the steering to it. Get that done, I can set it on the ground, see how it looks. It's not going to settle down without an engine in it. It's going to sit pretty high still, but you get an idea of what it looks like. Get this thing so I can get the back done. Get back onto some sheet metal work. Is sitting on the ground with them gunny wheels. Is probably sitting about where it'll ride, because those things are short, but it's pretty cool. Let's see where it's sitting right now. It's sitting at 9.5 inches. Right there. Pretty cool. Now we gotta do the back. Get the back down. All right, well, back to sheet metal work.